What's up everybody and welcome back to another video on the AJ3 Plays channel, where today I thought I'd catch you guys up on what's happened over the weekend, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday after the delayed FUT Champs. How I've got on, which you guys can see, spoilers straight away. We got gold one in the first FUT Champs. Now some of you, let's get in there, let me get in there before all the comments. How did you even lose a game with that team? Alright, calm down. We were playing on stream and we were just chilling. We weren't sweating too much, we were just playing, having a bit of fun. Who would have thought you could relax and play FUT Champs? I know, mental in it. We had a couple of annoying moments, let's not be silly, like it is still FIFA. But on the whole, just chilling, hanging out with the chat, speaking to you guys, answering some questions, all that stuff. And just trying to do our best and just trying to play all our games and see where we'd come. We ended up just about bottling an elite, which is classic, but you know what? I'm pretty proud of myself. We played a professional FIFA player. We played somebody from the E-Bundesliga who plays for Stuttgart, a professional FIFA player, and we won. We beat him 3-1, which is absolutely sick. We absolutely out-teamed the living daylights out of him. It's crazy. Like, to be fair, he probably should have scored 2-3 more goals. I probably should have scored 2 or 3 more goals. I saved the pen and I scored the pen. It was one of them games from a little bit, but then I did miss 2 absolute sitters as well. So I'm going to call it a win. I'm going to say, well, it was a win. I did beat him, but I'm going to call it a dub for me. Well played, Andy. We did lose to loads of stinkers, and there was definitely games where if I was sweating and try-harding, we probably should have won. But gold won in the first week of FUT Champs. I'm reasonably happy with it. However, what you guys have come to this video for is to see what team I was using, because the team, as we've gone through FUT Champs, has adapted, changed, and upgraded. And there'll be one thing in particular that you guys were really happy about, because there was a lot of comments of it. In particular, comment of the day all the way at the top was Mr. Terrific H. Why on earth do you have Catalyst on Salah and Mbappe? Okay. So first of all, let's get into the squad. And you guys all see that I have changed to not even having Salah anymore, because you guys can see which players from this team are gone based on the ones that are grayed out because they are concepts. And B, I've also put a marksman on Mbappe now. I'm going to be honest with you, I am tempted to put a hunter on him. I can't lie. I might put a hunter on him just to give him max pace. That's how sweat I am. Anyway, I had a catalyst on him because he came with one. And I had a catalyst on Salah to give him max pace and better crossing, because I thought that was going to be the meta. It's more cut back than cross, so you don't really need too much crossing. So we can leave that one out. But anyway, Salah's gone. Decent player, but didn't quite do the business for me. A little bit too predictable. He's got 3-star weak foot, but you just need to cut in on his left foot. He was alright. He was okay. He's okay, but you guys will see what I'm going to do. Anyway, St. Maximan I thought was terrible, which is weird because everyone I've spoke to tells me he's absolutely incredible. Kante just wasn't really doing the business for me for 400k. I thought Alan was better, so he switched it up, and Allison is absolutely horrendous. He's genuinely the worst goalie I've used on this game so far. So I'm just going to show you guys straight away. The first thing that we did before we even changed any of the outfield players was get Van der Sar. That was a big one. That is the best 500k I've spent. This man is incredible. Absolutely unbelievable player this Van der Sar is. There's no other words I could say, to be honest with you. We've put a glove on him because he's got decent reflexes. He's got 90, and now we've boosted his diving, handling, and positioning up as well. He makes some absolute blinders of saves. I appreciate that you guys watching this video aren't really here to hear me tell you that you should be buying a goalkeeper for 500k, or at least not many of you, and that's not really helpful for you. But he's sick. If you want to work towards the best goalie in the game, it's probably this Van der Sar. Courtois is also very good, and so is Ter Stegen. Alisson, horrific. Do not use Alisson, please, I beg. Just don't. I mean, actually, yeah, 100%. Get Alisson in your team. I want to match up against you in FUT Champs and you've got him in goal. Use Alisson. No, don't. He's terrible. Anyway, so that's what we were rocking. We were doing all right, to be honest with you. I think we ended day 2 15-5, which was okay. Oh, it was okay. In the midst of that, we had tried out some other players. So one thing that I did do, you can see Alan's a centre forward. I moved Alan to here. I got rid of St. Maximan because I really didn't like him. And we brought in, if I could actually use these menus, we brought in Heung-Min Son. Now he's also going to be a concept player because he's not in the team currently either. So that's what we did. That was the first thing that we did. We tried out Son. Is he better than St. Maximan? Yes. Did he have a massive impact on the game? Not really. So again, we sold him. And we were just trying different things out. The next thing that we did was a little bit crazy. So, this is where things started to get really spicy. I decided that the biggest problem with the Prem is there isn't really a very good right winger. Lucas, you could argue Lucas. Lucas is a very sweaty FIFA player. And Lucas is probably a very, very good shout. But what I actually went and did is I went and bought myself, and this was the first one that I did. I think this was on the first night of FUT Champs. We went out, once we'd finished, we started using them on the second day. We went out and got Lionel Messi. In fact, I can tell you exactly when it was based on how many games he's played. 9. Okay, so it was on the second night. we grabbed ourselves Lionel Messi, who's now got 7 goals and 2 assists in 9 games, which I think is pretty decent considering where he plays. It's not too shabby. And the way we got him onto full chemistry was by using our Sebastian Veron that we bought as an investment. We played 1 game with him, as you guys are about to see. First of all, well, we played 1 game, as you guys are about to see. It's not 1 game. He's horrendous. But anyway, the way we made this team work, because now we had Alan and Veron at CDM, we had to use our ones to watch. I say had to, as if we didn't really want to. Our ones to watch James Rodriguez. We could probably have used Firmino. We could use Gabriel Jesus. There's loads of different players you can use, but we chucked one to watch James in. And that was the team that we used. But we actually used it for 1 game. James got an assist. He did alright, to be fair. He's not terrible. He's not amazing. He's not super meta. He's a bit slow and a bit unagile, but his passing and shooting and stuff like that's unbelievable. But anyway, Veron was awful. And we had a decision to make. How do we fix this team? How do we make it good again? And what I decided to do was go absolutely bloody mental. So first of all, I brought in a CDM because we didn't want to be using Veron. He's terrible. We didn't like him. No thank you. So we brought back Fred from our sweaty teams. He only costs 10k. We put a shadow on him. He's really, really good. High work rate, 4-star, 4-star. He's a decent little player. Very much would recommend Fred to you guys. Brandy, you need a cam. You need a cam. Yeah, we need a cam because Alan and Fred are going to be playing CDM. You need a cam. You need a forward player. He needs to get a strong link to Messi, and he needs to be an icon. Let's spend 2 million coins on Diego Maradona. So that's exactly what we did. We put him in the team. That is our current FUT Champs team. If I jump back over to the actual squad that we play, that we use when we're in the game, a non-concept squad, that is what we've been using. I'm going to be honest with you, I never really ever bring any subs on. There's that Veron chilling on the bench. Yeah, we spent 2 million coins on Maradona, and he's got 2 goals and 6 assists in 8 games. Do I think he's particularly worth it? Probably not, to be honest with you. But I am judging him off playing against the sweats. Not only the sweats that are in the first week of FUT Champs, the sweats that are in the last 5 games of FUT Champs, basically, when you're pushing on towards the Elite and Gold one and stuff like that. So proper sweaty players that we're playing against. Is he worth 2 mil? I don't know. But it was fun. It was fun. He's cool. He's fun to use. That is the team that we've been rocking with. Mbappe striker. I've also designed or gone to some new custom tactics. I've been playing a lot of 4-2-2. I said I hated this formation, and I'm pretty sure I did. But then I got battered by it a couple of times, and thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a whirl myself. And it actually worked out really well. So we've been playing Messi at striker next to Mbappe because Messi's finesse shots are ridiculous. Maradona and Neymar on the wings. If you're going to play this formation, you need to put your cams on free roam, otherwise they don't really do anything. But that aside, it's been working pretty bloody good, to be honest with you. I'm going to flick Mbappe onto getting behind just to see what it does. We've got our fullbacks on stay back because the meta of this game is to run down the line with your fullbacks. And yeah, we've had some suggestions of using Fabinho instead of Fred and stuff like that, which could work. I really wanted to get Zanetti instead of Maradona and then use like Kaka or something like that. I don't even know what we could use, which would be absolutely sick. But unfortunately, Zanetti's CDM card is icon moments, and it just doesn't work at all. We could bring in a better version of Rod. There's loads of little different things we can try around with this team and stuff. But the main stars of the show have been Mbappe, who's got 41 goals and 23 assists in 38 games now, and Neymar, 37 and 24 in 38 games. Playing Cam, which is kind of mental. That is 28 games of FUT Champs and 10 games of Div Rivals. Alan is ridiculously good. Couldn't recommend him enough. Fred's decent. Varane's clunky. Is probably the best way to put it. Van Dijk is unreal. Mendy and Semedo are unreal. And we just got ourselves a pretty decent bloody team, to be honest with you. In fact, we're going to jump into the last game of FUT Champs. In fact, are we? No, we're not, because that's mean. Because we don't need a win. And that would be really, really mean to beat somebody using our sweaty team when they're trying to get elite. Because we can't get it. So what we're going to do... The new system for Div Rival rewards is an absolute joke. You can see we've played 28 out of 30 matches just from playing FUT Champs. And we've barely even made rank 2. So we're going to play Rivals for our last 2 games. Well, one of our last 2 games. And we're going to do a little bit of a live gameplay with this team. And I can hopefully show you guys. I always say this when we go into games, don't I? Hopefully I win. Otherwise, this is really embarrassing. But it's especially embarrassing because how'd you lose a game with this team? Right, let's get into it. Let's see what this guy's got. He's probably absolutely fuming, isn't he? I mean, he's got Alisson in goal. That's his first mistake. Get Lloris, mate. Get Ederson. Get anyone. Get Pope. Just don't use Alisson. But yeah, he's probably fuming. This team playing against him when FUT Champs is on. You want to get a life, mate? Yeah, okay. That is me. I'm sorry. Okay, so instantly off the bat, the people we've been playing against in FUT Champs are definitely not Division 3 players. So if you've played FUT Champs this weekend and you're thinking, oh my god, I've had such a bad time. It's been the worst thing ever. I don't want to play FUT Champs ever again. Honestly, don't stress about it. Don't beat yourselves up. The people that you're playing against are absolute FIFA nerds, giga sweats. Like, I mean, look at me. Could I have made Elite if I was tryharding? I'd like to think so. But we don't actually know that. Like, there's a very high chance that I would have bottled it, even with this team. Now, if you guys don't have teams like this, imagine how hard it's going to be for you playing against the giga sweats that are playing FUT Champs this weekend. Like, I've just come out from sweating 28 games. No, I say sweating. We've played 28 games. I probably sweated like 3 or 4 of them at the end. And even then, I lost a couple because I was just messing around and not playing properly. At the very last game, I was like, I can't be arsed anymore. We're going to proper sweat the game. And we went 2 goals up in like 60 minutes. And then finished off and got gold 1. But like, oh, look at the difference that we're playing against this guy here. It's going to be really awkward if I lose this game because I'm talking to you guys after saying this, but it doesn't really matter. I can tell you for a fact that this guy in Div 3 is nowhere near as good as the people I've been playing against in FUT Champs. So if you guys have played FUT Champs and beating yourself up about not doing very well, just wait until the Div 6 and 5 players come in next week and the Div 7, 8, 9, 10, he says doing a terrible pass, come in the week after and you'll be absolutely fine. So don't beat yourselves up too much. The people playing FUT Champs this weekend are absolute sweaters. Such as myself. Pay to win warriors, you know? It's just the way it is. This team's mental, as you guys can see. Absolutely ridiculous. I'm not making this video to be like, guys, go and get these players. They're so good. I appreciate that not many of you guys, if any of you, can afford a team like this. But I just thought you guys would be interested, and it's a bit of a cool video. Yeah. It's not even close. It's not even fair. Oh, big save, Allison. Okay, never mind. Oh, we're even scoring corners. This is mean. Right, there we go. That's halftime. We're winning 5-0. Like I said, this team's a joke. The people that I'm playing against in this division definitely aren't as good as the ones in FUT Champs. So don't beat yourselves up about it if you guys are doing bad. And also, like I said, obviously you guys can't come here and try and look for players to put in your team and stuff. I guess you're just watching this video because you're intrigued. If there was one player I would recommend to you guys to aim to get, it would either be Neymar for 1 million coins to work towards because he's absolutely incredible. If that's too much, Messi, you can pick up Messi for a ridiculously surprisingly cheap amount. I mean, it's still a lot of coins, but it is Messi. He's like 650, 700k now. They would be, and then Alan is probably like the best CDM in the game. If you grab his normal card, he's like 60k. So I appreciate this is probably just of intrigue for you guys, but honestly, the price of Messi this year has really surprised me. And if you guys want to work towards grabbing someone, Messi's a very good one to go for. Kind of just trying to score a skill goal, to be honest with you. It's a bit mean, just battering this guy over and over again. Don't know why he hasn't rage quit, to be honest with you, but I guess it's because of the 30 game restriction. Oh, what a finish. It is right for Kia. Okay. That gives this guy some points, I guess. Maybe we should let him score a few and get some extra rank points for this week. Oh, what a ping, Messi. Go on, lad. Oh, it's giving me a pen. Oh, come on. I was just trying to score an El Tornado. I'm sorry. I feel kind of bad. We are kind of just messing about toying with this guy. It's a bit mean. This team is... He's just completely out-teamed, to be honest with you, as well. Never mind who's better at FIFA. We kind of just took it easy on him in the second half, because that was a little bit mean. But yeah. This team's very good. As you guys can see. Mbappe, Neymar, Maradona, they're all very good. Messi got 4 assists. Yeah. That's how we changed our FUT Champs team. That's how we got on in our first week of FUT Champs. I hope you find this video interesting, I guess. I know it's a little bit stupid and unobtainable and not quite following along with the road to glory, but still interesting nonetheless. Anyway, all the same, who cares what the saying is? Let's just leave the video there. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. Thank you so much for the support on this channel and the return, actually. The videos have been doing really, really well, so I'm very appreciative of it. Like I said, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and it's been a bit interesting to you guys. I'll catch you soon for another one.